Hi, it's Taktifuchs, and today let's have a look at the newest set of home screen events for the Emperor and for the Dark Gods. We'll analyze the rewards, how to get the most points, and whether you can actually get both of the relics that are available if you focus enough. First, the general stuff. This event runs from the 9th to the 12th December for a full 96 hours. You earn Imperial points by killing Chaos and Xenos characters with Imperial characters, and you earn Chaos points by defeating Imperial and Xenos enemies with Chaos units. This works in Arena, Onslaught and Salvage Run, so you can't spend energy to get more points. Summons of course don't count as always. At the end of the event, all points left over are converted into 50 coins each. Your rewards generally are badges, orbs, random shards and requisitions. Once again, the level of the player determines the rewards, with players under level 20 needing fewer points but get lower rewards. Then there is players level 20 and over that I call advanced players, and lastly level 20 and over with a character at blue star which I call veterans. As both events run in parallel, you'll probably focus on one of them, in which case most people will find the Imperial track more useful, as there's so many Imperial characters to use orbs and badges on, but your roster might need different things. The points needed between the different kinds of players and the rewards might change. But as this runs on tokens alone, the points are about as easy to reach for a new player than for a veteran. Even more so, as they level up faster and can use the level up tokens to accrue more points much easier. The higher levels of Onslaught generally have a few more enemies, but otherwise this fluctuates a lot. For the points I need to round the numbers a bit. A level of Onslaught often contains around 50 Tyranids, sometimes more, sometimes a bit less. Salvage Run is more difficult, with sometimes as low as 5 greenskins and sometimes more than 10. I round this to a conservative 7 per run. Both of those sources can be used by both Chaos and the Imperium. Most people will go into Salvage Run with an Imperial team for the easy chance to destroy the strongbox and plenty of useful characters to destroy multiple enemies around, like Mephiston. You can learn more about it here. Chaos teams can use Tavak to get a guaranteed crit. You can learn more about it here. Onslaught can be useful for all factions. Arena's points are really easy, up to 5, but really hard to pinpoint in which track you can use them. I'll use a mixed Imperial and Chaos team and try to destroy the enemies of the fitting other faction with them. People with a lot of Xenos will be my best friends then, as I can just defeat them indiscriminately, but I'll hold off from using them myself as much as I can. Of course, Arena is never safe, so I wonder whether I'll get full points here. Where does this get us? If you start with 0 tokens each, you'll regenerate 6 Onslaught tokens, 36 Arena tokens and 8 Salvage Run tokens during that time, for an approximate 536 points total. Saving up tokens can of course be done, but I guess you'll want to use the Onslaughts during Purge Order and won't have many tokens left. You can accumulate 3 by the beginning of this event, but this will cost you 30 energy on any day you didn't spend 1. Purge Order stops at December 6th, meaning you have exactly 3 days regenerating 4.5 tokens. So using 2 isn't too bad, only costing 30 energy total and starting you with 2 more tokens. As this starts 1 day after the arena reset, it is quite possible to have accumulated 15 arena tokens at the beginning of the event, for another 75 points more. Each level up brings you another approximate 164 points, most of which come from Onslaught. Using Onslaught and Salvage Run tokens in other ways you would normally of course changes your playstyle a bit, but if you're working on either faction, the rewards for them will be useful anyways. Of course, this takes into account you using every token until the event ends, and for me and my European friends here, you might be asleep at that point, so might come up a little shorter. You'll have around 725 points when starting out at 15 arena tokens and 2 onslaught tokens. Beginners get common to epic rewards. Advanced players get rare to legendary rewards, and veterans legendary and mythic rewards. The random shards are always nice, but too random to shoot for my taste. Beginners and advanced players should just collect the rewards they need the most. Concentrating on one track can help them to get more valuable rewards they can need later. The veterans will get worthwhile rewards from the beginning, but reaching the higher ones will be hard, as reaching the repeating reward will take 775 points, which will be hard to do without a level up. Before we go to the veterans, if this was useful so far, please consider using my referral code BAD60edu for 100 Blackstone for you and various rewards for me. Please also subscribe to my channel for more videos like this all the time, and you can really help me out by sharing them around. Let's have a quick look at the relics available. For the highest levels of players, the event contains the crit booster relic Cardiocore Galvanos, which can be used for Exeter Row, Tangida and Psyjax, and additionally increases crit damage for each adjacent mechanical unit. It's quite good for Exeter Row, who will attack a lot of times in guild raids, but also nice for Tan, who will often be surrounded by his own summons. I'd prioritize Row, but if you get it in this event, you don't have to prioritize, as the mythic questline for Tan will also give you one in the last mission. If you've already got 2, you might get the third one so it won't show up in the shop anymore and take the place of other relics. But it's by no means necessary, as Psyjax is quite underwhelming. The Chaos Relic is another crit booster, the Intoxicating Elixir. It's pretty similar, adding exactly the same crit damage to attacks, this time boosted by each suppressed, stunned, taunted or thrilled fighter in 2 hexes around the bearer, with the bonus doubling if a character is at 50% health or lower. You can become thrilled yourself quite easily, and Chiron and Tescule can deal out the other effects, which is why I'd prefer those as relic bearers first. As the Emperor's Children will have a higher crit chance when thrilled, this will come off more often than the Cardiocore Galvanos, but of course the AdMech characters are important for guild raids, while the Space Marines are less important right now. You can give it to 4 of them, and while not in any of the mythic quests, the Elixir is the featured relic this season, so if you really want one, you can get it for 285 Archeotech. It's quite nice that the game gives you a second one of 2 multi-character relics, both of which you basically only need 2 of. I also like that the 2 are pretty balanced against each other. If you're rocking a mechanical raid team or intend to do so, the Cardiocore will be more useful, but otherwise, there's no quote-unquote right choice here. Now, can you get both relics? Actually, yes. Reaching them takes 360 points each. 720 points total should do it, so it will be just enough if you use your arena tokens carefully. This only works out if you save some tokens. A level up would also help, being almost as effective as saving up. You will need to keep a steady eye on the points you have and change with which faction you earn points if you reach one of the relics, as there's no room for any extra tiers on both tracks. Relics are still very hard to come by and very random, so if an opportunity shows itself, I always jump on it, so I will definitely try to balance both tracks to get them both. And you see, you need to miss those 30 energy once to save up 2 onslaught tokens before the event, or you'll struggle to do this. Little caveat, this of course depends on the actual number of Salvage Run and Onslaught enemies, which can differ a little. There's of course again paid offers for this event. We'll go over them really quickly. The special offer is 22 of your local currency and gives you 25 points each, as well as 5 requisitions and blessed requisitions. Drops in general are a bit too random for me to consider this offer. The Battle Bundle for 9 euros gives you 25 points each and 2 Salvage Run and Onslaught tokens. This adds around 114 points to your tally, so should you just come up short for the second relic and really want it, this is an option. as Onslaught and Supply Run will give you meaningful resources on their own. You can buy this 3 times, but I see it as a quick booster at the end to get you over the finishing line. Lastly, there's the booster, which gives you 5 legendary badges of your choice as well as 100 points for either alliance. How will you play this event? What's your focus? Let me know in the comments. On screen there's some more recent videos I did that you can watch. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.